On.
3, 2, 4. 3, 2, 1.
Roll A, up on A.
Through 4 days in the Conference USA Championship, there have been incredible highs, but now it comes down to who can deal with the lows and recover.
Stand by.
Grab a
The
snack.
track
We'll
spot.
find out who's
Stand by
heading
to
to the
B, ready to
dance
announce
in the Conference USA Championship match.
And
You
on
wanted
roll.
You wanted to put it down.
Yes. And it's ready B. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open mics and cross your music and roll B.
Harahan, Louisiana, the home of the nation's
Anime
best
locator.
collegiate bowling
Stand by to
league.
push.
Conference
Push.
USA, and the champion will be decided today. Who wins that trophy
Pull 3.
and an automatic bid
Is all 3.
into the NCAA tournament.
Ready over to camera 6. And
This
cross
is the
to
best
graphic
week of the year for brackets,
over
right?
to-
So let's set that for Conference USA. Jacksonville State
All right,
into the title match after sweeps in its first
Stand by on
3.
camera.
Wichita State,
2, I
on
need
the
you to
other hand,
handwrite
had a
except for that shot we
long
just talked
road
about. Handwrite,
after
handwrite,
losing
handwrite,
its
handwrite.
opener.
Again, ready there, stop
Shockers
there.
to
Ready to lose your
determine
music.
who takes
And
the title.
over to on
Alongside
camera.
Bearcat legend from Sam
Was
Houston
name
State,
and
Nishka
talent,
Cardona,
and names.
I'm Chris Maikoski. And Nishka, we get the best possible storylines in this championship. Jacksonville State, the defending NCAA champion, against Wichita State, the defending ITC champion.
Yes, and a fun fact right there, these two teams met last year at the ITC finals, where Wichita State came out victorious. So let's see, this is definitely going to be a redemption match here.
Yeah, Jacksonville State certainly remembers that just as well
Over for
as
off
Wichita
camera,
State
animate
does.
cat.
Well, Jacksonville State again has had no problems dominating throughout the
Stand by.
tournament thus far. They
Highlight
swept the
cut next.
hometown Tulane Green Wave and then dispatched Arkansas State in 2 games. Yesterday, taking down Sam Houston to punch the ticket into championship Sunday. Wichita
Highlight
State
cut, roll A,
yesterday
take that.
facing Sam Houston in an elimination match,
Stand by over
and
to
it
camera
took
1.
every
A right frame
single
slab off
roll
graphics channel.
for the Shockers to
You can
get
do your
past
bug
the
channel if you have a
Bearcats.
second.
Went into a 7-game tiebreaker, and the Shockers
Stand by
come
camera
out
1.
victorious, placing their name on the next line in
Ready over
the
to 1.
bracket.
Ready to go to
Here
graphic
is that
check.
full
And
path
over to
to
1.
the title
One up,
match
animate.
for the Shockers. Again, losing to
4, can you go
Arkansas
wide
State
for
in
me?
a
You
7-game
need to
tiebreaker
stop for me.
to begin the event. Then they beat Valpo, needed a tiebreaker to take down Tulane, and against the Vanderbilt Commodores. They got that redemption against the Red Wolves before beating Sam Houston yesterday. So this is the Shockers' 7th match of the week. Well, it's only the 4th for Jacksonville State.
Ready for and over
Now
to
let's
4.
check in with Rick Barbera as he introduces our student athletes.
Interview mic.
They're fixing something.
Damn it.
Rick Barbera will join us momentarily, our in-house announcer, as warm-ups conclude here between Wichita State and Arkansas State.
Do we have that other
And
package?
going back to last year when Wichita State
Ready,
was
highlight
a
cut name.
club program, but played this NCAA team from Jacksonville State, took them down to the championship finals in the ITC. JSU
Roll A, take A. Music.
yesterday against Sam Houston
Not
State
dead in the water.
dispatched them without a ton of problems.
Yes.
It was an overall team effort for the Gamecocks. Aaron Klemensic leading the way with a traditional score of 224.
Out 4.
A huge advantage for the Gamecocks after that first round.
Do we have anything else we can tap dance with?
Bearcats were no match for the Gamecocks in the Baker Total Pinfall format either. We will step away here for just a moment, then we'll introduce the student athletes from both teams. It's the Conference USA Championship Final coming up on ESPN.
Tapping. Network. Roll whatever.
Just found this unbelievable sequin dress on eBay. From Priscilla was probably the biggest showgirl. So had to get these vintage disco pants too. Then I was crazy about Facebook. Found sick cherry red, authenticated and everything. Thanks, Kate.
Okay.
I'm obsessed. Then I sold a pair of velvet flares to like a desert goth in Nevada.
Stand by.
Last year I was a Victorian vampire.
I thought that was a brilliant open until Rick left us hanging.
Yeah,
you're
eBay.
fine.
It's the place for new,
Well,
pre-loved,
yeah, I'm
vintage,
gonna
and
break,
rare
so stand
fashion.
by.
The NCAA,
90 seconds.
driving change to do more for today's student
90
athletes.
90 seconds.
The NCAA programs deliver $4 billion in scholarships every year. Those D1 scholarships are now guaranteed. Health and well-being services are mandatory. Student athletes get tutoring as well as financial literacy coaching because almost everyone is going pro in something other than sports. The NCAA, driving change to do more for today's student athletes.
I've learned over the years that your body is your moneymaker. It's what I do, and obviously I'm going to pour every resource I can into taking care of it. I'm not going to put just any protein in my body. Orgain's 30-gram ready-to-drink chocolate protein shake has no artificial flavors this year. It's an ultra-filtered premium protein. I think this is Orgain's best product yet.
God damn it, guys.
That's great.
We want the market price
30
lobster
seconds. Do we have
and
any
to know the market price.
How much is whatever the market says?
Sadly, we can't have it all, except at Sport Clips, where we check in with the pros in men's hair and check out with pure,
Go wide for me.
uninterrupted relaxation. Sport Clips.
You know, let's do it from one go wide. We're gonna come back out on you. You can give me a little music on that 3 count. You are on the track. Ready, 1, 3. Give me a little push. 2, 1. We're back. And graphics is in.
Conference USA Bowling Championship from Colonial Lanes in Harahan, Louisiana. We have played 17 matches through 4 days of competition. This is a true double elimination tournament. So if Jacksonville State wins, that's the second loss for Wichita State. The Gamecocks claim the championship title. But if the Shockers beat the Gamecocks here this morning, we'll reset and do it all over again. The mega match format begins with traditional play. All 5 bowlers play their own full game, and we'll add up the scores to determine who wins that initial point. We then move on to the second round, which is Baker total pinfall, meaning we'll see a starting lineup for each team. Those bowlers 1 through 5, frames 1 through 5, and then reset for frames 6 through 10. We could see substitutions, although throughout the week for both of these teams there haven't been a whole lot of changes. They like to stick with what works for them with those starting student athletes. If those first 2 points are tied up 1-1, we move into the exhilarating best of 7 tiebreaker. 1 full game in Baker play to determine each point, and then we progress. Whoever wins 4 first will be the winner of this round.
Ready, 1.
Players finishing their warm-up tosses, and then we'll introduce each of these starters of the 2 teams fighting for a championship. Jacksonville State, only in its 2nd season of collegiate bowling competition. Wichita State, a dominant club program for a long time, now playing in NCAA for the first season. Now let's check in with Rick Barbera to introduce our student athletes.
First, the Wichita State Shockers.
Ready, 2.
A freshman from Harrisburg, South Dakota, Bo Anderson.
1, you just stay with these people.
A graduate student from Wichita, Kansas, number 17, Chloe Seco.
Ready, 1.
Introducing the whole team.
Take 1. 3.
A freshman from Myerstown, Pennsylvania, number 11, Morgan Klein.
Take 1. Ready, 3.
A sophomore from Springfield, Missouri, number 53, Maddie Phillips.
Take 1. Ready, 3.
A senior from Hayesville, Kansas, number 28, Piper Reams.
Take 1.
A sophomore from Council Bluffs, Iowa, number 12, Alicia Oden.
Ready, 2. Ready, one.
A junior from Great Bend, Kansas, number 27, Paige Wagner.
Ready, one. Reset one.
A sophomore from Santa Rosa, California, number 9, Ashton Woods.
Ready, one.
A sophomore from Medellin, Colombia, Sarah Duque Jimenez.
Grade 2.
And a graduate student from St. Louis, Missouri, number 63, Mary Orff. Wichita State Sharkers are coached by Holly Harris. And now let's meet the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. First, a freshman from Brandon, Nebraska, number 8, Kira Magzo.
Same thing we just did. Ready, 3.
A freshman from Du Bois, Pennsylvania, Malia Miscavige.
Take 4.
A senior from Mexico City, Mexico, Kayla Covarrubias. A freshman from Worcester, Ohio, number 10, Emma Yoder. A freshman from Powder Springs, Georgia, number 70, Aaron Clemente. A senior from Cedar Rapids, Iowa, number 22, Anna Warkle. A sophomore from St. Louis, Missouri, Danielle Henderson. And a sophomore from Ball Ground, Georgia, Annalise O'Brien. The Gamecocks are coached by Shannon O'Keefe.
Ready, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, these are your athletes for today's championship.
1. Dissolve 1. Rick's mic is clear.
Go ahead, Chris.
Rick, thank you very much. He has set the stage. Again, Jacksonville State unbeaten in the championship. In fact, have not dropped a single point here.
Everybody, it's
this
time
week.
for bowling. 2, you are game, which means you do the same stuff you've been doing.
Against Arkansas State.
Marshall, you are 2. Chato is
Down
3
to the
today.
7th game of the tiebreaker. Red Wolves came out on top, sending the Shockers into the contenders bracket, where they have proceeded to win 5 consecutive matches.
Go wide for me and give me a left frame. Ready,
Let's set the starting lineups for these two teams. Jacksonville State will begin with Aaron Klemensick, who had the high game for the Shockers yesterday in traditional play against Sam Houston. The 224, Emma Yoder follows her. Anna Warkle, then Danielle Henderson, the two-hander, and Annalise O'Brien, who came through in the clutch with the biggest shot of the tournament so far for the Gamecocks. The final roll against Sam Houston to win in Baker Total. Wichita State sends out Paige Wagner to begin this round. She'll be followed by Alicia Oden, Ashton Woods, Mary Orff, and it's Sarah Duque Jimenez in the final spot in this traditional format. We've seen Mary Orff in that anchor role throughout much of the week, Mishka, but of course here it's individual games. We could very well see Orff in the anchor spot when we move to Baker Total.